you're doing well and you're enjoying all the love in your life. Today, I want to talk about something that has been bothering my mind.
Produced by Wizlove.
Well, thanks for tuning in today. I just want to talk about this when your partner checks out emotionally in your relationship or marriage. I started thinking about this topic during this month of love and Valentine's season, and I thought of all the people who are in an unloving relationship, who are in an unloving marriage. There are people who are married to spouses who have checked out emotionally, who are no longer interested in them. And that's not to say that their marriage is bad or they are being abused or anything like that. The partner is just not into it anymore, but they are married, they are in that relationship. And so I want to address that today, and I want us to dialogue on it today. I really sympathize with everyone that is going through that right now. There is a portion of us who are going through that, even in the church as Christians. There are people, and it cuts across, first baby Christian and minister Christian or the Pope Christian or whatever. There are so many people who have emotionally checked out of their relationship, have checked out of their marriage. What do I mean by that? They are not being loved like they ought to be loved. They are not loving like they ought to love their partners. They are not present in that marriage. They have already given up on that marriage, but they're not saying anything. They will just do all the checks. They will check all the marks on the sheet for their specific roles and requirements in that relationship. They will go on and do what they need to do. If they are fathers, they will go on and do their father duties. If they are mothers, they'll go on and do their mother duties. They'll go on and do their wife duties. Make sure the house is clean, do what they need to do. But they have emotionally checked out of that relationship because of one thing or another. The same story happened in the Bible, the story of Leah when Jacob married her. It was no fault of hers. She was in an unloving relationship right from the beginning. And Jacob was also in an unloving relationship because he didn't love her and she just happened to be in that marriage. Sometimes those situations can be very, very difficult. And I know we shouldn't really be sitting here and ignore such things among us. There are people who have been caught up in a relationship or who have married the wrong partner, who are in a relationship with the wrong person, but it's kind of too late to get out. They don't know how to get out, or they have given up. They have just given up on this thing called love. And so during this love season, Valentine's season, everybody's celebrating, everybody's enjoying and having all the fun. They are out of it, but they can't speak about it because they're not really being abused or anything like that. They can't share their struggles because really there is nothing tangible to say, but that your partner has checked out. You know yourself that you have checked out. I just want to encourage you. If you are in that situation, if you are that person that is being unloved in that relationship, I want to encourage you. It takes me to a story that I read by Uncle Ebo White. He's a renowned playwright in Ghana. And he talks about his marriage, where he said that when he married, he had just gotten out of a relationship based on false information. So say he's in a relationship with his girlfriend, and he heard some misinformation about her. So he left the relationship, he broke up with her, and then got into the relationship with his wife. And he married her shortly. So after he married his wife, he realized that the information that he received about his ex-girlfriend was wrong. And so he broke that relationship on false presumptions. And so he started, developing animosity towards the wife and their marriage. And so they started going through several challenges. And he said that his wife one day told him that, Ebo, you may have married me mistakenly, but I did not make any mistake marrying you. I just want you to think about that. If you are in such a relationship, if you're in such marriage, take that responsibility. Be vulnerable to your spouse and let them know that even though they have checked out, you are in for good. You did not make a mistake in making the choice of them as your partner. You did not make any mistake in selecting them. and give your best, give your best. Give your best. The Bible says that Leah was in that relationship, and because he was unloved, God opened up her womb. There are certain blessings that come with giving love to somebody, even when you are not receiving it back. And so I want to encourage you. I know that this can be a very difficult place to be. I sympathize with everyone going through that. But I also want to encourage you that come out of a good place, a goodwill, and give your love. Give your support. Give that relationship your 100%. It confirms what I've always believed in marriage as 100%. You give all. You make a commitment. It's a personal commitment to the marriage, not because the other person loves you, but because you are committed to love. You are committed to that marriage. You are committed to that relationship success. And so I want to encourage you that keep keeping on. And be vulnerable. Let your partner know that you are still in, that you will still love, that you will still serve, that you will still support. Will it be easy? Maybe not. But I pray that you receive the needed strength to do that and to go through this period. I know that this period of love and month may probably remind you of all the sore moments in your relationship, all the sour incidences. Your partner is not showing love, you're not getting the flowers that everybody's getting, they're not taking you out like everybody else is going out, they are not, writing the letters, they are not doing all the things, that has been recommended from different marriage seminars and meetings and blogs like mine videos and stuff like that. And you wonder, and it can be very discouraging if you're in such a relationship like that. But I want to encourage you that don't lose heart. Do your best. Do your part. The Bible says that do not be weary in doing good, for in due season you will reap a harvest if you do not faint. So do your best. Do your part. And I'm addressing people in a relationship, not in an abusive relationship, but in a relationship that has lost its love, that the love has grown cold, and the other partner is not willing to come on board. You have relationship or marriages where the other partner is just not into it anymore. They don't want to put in the effort. They don't want to, you give the effort and it's all 100%. You don't get the other person's input. And you are there, but you don't have any reason to get out because they're not hurting you. I know it's a difficult place and a lot of people don't address that. But that's what I'm saying. That continue to hold on to your first love. Continue to do what is right by you and God. And you will receive a reward for that. So while I want to say that, I also want to encourage you, if you are that partner and you've checked out of that relationship, I want you, like Uncle Ibo White said, that at that point when his wife told him that, it brought the best out of him. He wanted to be the best spouse that he could be for himself, or that he knew that he could be, and to the wife that he had married. And so at that point he started to lose all those things, all that resentment that he had harbored. And so it's not too late. You may have made a mistake, an honest mistake like he did. An honest mistake is not the fault of you, or it's not the fault of your spouse. Maybe something has happened in this marriage that you don't know. No, you can't blame anybody for it, but it has happened. What do? Gather yourself together. Do what is right. Serve your spouse, serve your wife, serve your husband. Love them. It can be difficult, but love them. As soon as you begin to make up your mind to do it, God will give you the necessary strength to love them. God will give you the necessary strength to start building from scratch, to build from where love can be awakened and love can be rekindled again. If you're single, I want to encourage you that there are issues in marriage. Don't take things for granted. Do your homework very well. Don't rush into marriage. Make sure that you're in the right emotional place before you get into marriage. And prepare yourself. Build yourself up. Build character before you get into marriage. Because there are some things that you will not see. Some things that you may never be prepared for. But you need the strength. You need the fear of God in you to be able to face those things that happen in marriage. So on that note, I want to wish everybody the best. I want to encourage you to work on your relationship. I want to encourage you to work on that marriage. Don't give up on that marriage. Don't give up on that man. Don't give up on that wife. Keep working on that marriage. Keep being vulnerable to your spouse. Keep being, there's a beautiful place when you start being vulnerable. There's a beautiful place when you start coming out to be transparent before your partner, letting them know that you still love them, letting them know that no matter what is going on, even if you cry, even if it's weird, I've always said that, keep doing that. I want to encourage you that there will be a day, a brighter day is coming. A good day will come. One day it will be your day. Thank you so much for listening. All the best. Please like the video, comment in the section, let me know what you're thinking, share the videos, and please subscribe to the channel so every time I post a video you will be first to know. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.